everybody, and welcome to another video. If you're new here, you're very welcome. Please like and subscribe, and if you'd like to leave a comment, I'd love to hear what you have to say. This video is a little bit different. It's mainly ramblings but this weekend my son and his partner have gone away. They've gone to Spain, so I'm looking after the dog, so I'm not getting much done on the I'm not getting much done here. Come on. She's waiting for me to throw a ball, but I haven't brought one with me. So I'm just on my way to Al's now for the evening, and I thought I'd come through what we locally know as Upton Meadow. It's not really a meadow, it's just an area of, it's just a field really, and there's some copse and some woodland and what have you, and it's a local spot for people bringing their dogs for a walk, and it's only just at the bottom of my road, and it is really beautiful. Just pan round, but it's so wet. There's Nellie. It's so wet. Yeah, so I'm just on my way to Al's. I thought I'd come walk through the meadow and give Nellie a bit of a walk. She's a really high energy dog. Yesterday I took her to the beach and she absolutely loved it. I did take a ball with me yesterday, and she had a really good run, and she came home and collapsed. So today I went to the plot. It's been an absolutely glorious day. The sun's been shining. See the lovely blue sky. Try and get the sun. Oh, anyway. We had a bit of bad news really on the plot. We had a gentleman well into his 80s, but he used to do so much on the site, and he was probably what you might call a caretaker, unofficial caretaker. He used to look after everybody and everybody's site, and he knew what was going on. And anyway, last year he had a stroke and he recovered really well, and he didn't give up his plot or anything. He said, oh no, he'd be down. Anyway, I think he's realised now it's going to be a bit too much for him. So this week he phoned Al and said he was going to give up his plot. And Al and I gave us the key to his shed, and Al and I went in and we took various things that we think might be of benefit to other plot holders. And as you know, we're building a communal shed, so we had lots of screws, boxes of screws there, so we've taken that, and that will help us with the shed. Oh gosh, this ground's dreadful. Wish I hadn't come this way now. Yeah, so, and I took a few things for myself. There was some, he's always got beautiful dahlias, and he didn't dig them up this year, obviously, because he'd not long had the stroke. So I dug up some dahlias, and they look to be pretty reasonable, even though they've been left in the ground. So we'll give those a go. And a lupin. Dug up a huge big lupin, and he had quite a few propagators there, so they'll be good for germinating the seeds. It's really sad because he will be missed. Hopefully we'll keep in touch. He doesn't live far, so we'll probably still keep in touch with him. There's Nellie having a little mooch. Ground is terrible. I've just had to walk through all this. Oh, it's really bad. This bit looks to be okay though. Nellie, you don't mind, do you, Nell? Come on. There's the sun. Beautiful. It's been really, really warm today. I did go in the greenhouse. What was the temperature? Was it 23? I can't remember now. This tree we're just coming up to now is a pear tree. And in the autumn, it has masses and masses of pears on it. Don't know how it came to be there amongst all the other blackberries and tangle of vegetation. Just coming up to the hard path now, so that'll be better to walk on. Oh, that's better. I did a video the other day. Al and I cycled from Morton Shore along the prom to West Kirby, where I was earlier in the week for my mum's birthday, and the wind noise was so bad I had to delete the video. So I'm on the lookout for a microphone. So if any of you have any suggestions to cut out the wind noise, that'd be great, because I definitely need to do something, because it was just unwatchable. It was a shame because there was some good footage. It was a nice day and it was very still, and we decided when we get to West Kirby we'd have a packed lunch, and Al was in charge of the packed lunch and making a flask of tea. Anyway, when we got to West Kirby, he opened his backpack, no packed lunch, looked in the panniers of his bike, no packed lunch. He'd left it on the kitchen worktop. So I said, never mind. I said, we'll just make do with a cup of tea. He said, oh, I've forgotten the flask as well. So as you can imagine, that didn't go down too well. But luckily I'd had some homemade soup that I'd made the day before. So I had a flask of that and had some fruit. So at least we didn't go hungry. And they've recently built some houses on this land here. And as part of the deal, when they bought the land, they made a little pond here, which is quite nice. There's sometimes ducks on it and that. Nellie's having a little mooch there. So it's quite nice. It is a lovely part of the UK, the Wirral. And if you're ever passing this way, I do recommend that you stop by and check it out. I hope she's not going in that water. Some ducks flying up overhead. So if we went along that path down there, we'd come out at a place called Arrow Park. But we're not going to go that way today. We're going to go this way, heading towards a place called Greasby. So off we go. Where's she now? She's coming here somewhere. So as I say, this land is owned by, oh sorry about that, owned by Upton Meadow, the Woodland Trust, and they've got a nice little sign here, and there we go, Upton Meadow. And I'll put an arrow on the screen to where I live. I used to come here a lot with the kids when they were little for walks and things like that. And I don't know if you can hear the running water. That's known as the Arrow Brook. And because we've had such torrential rain the last week or so, I bet it's really flowing fast. In the summer it nearly almost dries up. Can't go in, Nellie. Nellie! Can't go in. Come on, Nellie. Good girl. It is a lovely walk. And if you carry on going the other way towards Arrow Park, that's a massive big council-owned parkland, and they've got a play area there for children. They've got a golf course. They've got some like little cafe thing. It is a lovely place. The way we've just come. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm hoping to get to the plot, but I don't think I'll be doing any filming because I've got to keep one eye on Nellie and one eye on what I'm doing. I took her today. She was very good, to be fair. She just, because the sun was shining, she went on to the next plot and she just lay down there basking in the sun. So she was quite good. So there's a path back up that way. One of the good things about this Upton Meadow is you could come here every day and do a different walk every day, because there's that many sort of paths and walkways. I had a dog called Alice. Unfortunately she passed away last year, but every day I used to bring her here through the meadow. It's lovely to have all this on your doorstep. It's also a cycle path and we see a lot of cyclists coming through. There's a big pile of logs here for the creatures, a bit like my rotary on the plot. This area is not normally like this, but it's just underwater at the moment. Never seen it this bad. We're just coming up to a main road now, so I've had to put Nellie on the lead. She is good at recall, but I just don't want to take a chance. Here they're in a bit of a state. Can't turn up at Al's with boots like that, you know, just So over there, that wooded area there's like a huge big pond there, and that gate that you see, centre screen now, that's the gate, and I'd go out where my son lives, and those houses you can just see between those two trees. It kind of lives in that direction. And that's the meadow, what they call the meadow. It's completely underwater, this bit. I've never seen it this bad. So we've just crossed over the road, and this is a continuation of the Arrow Brook. So we're just following it down. I'm not quite sure when we get to the end here. There's a housing estate here on the right called Whitelands Meadow. And when we get to the bottom, I'm not quite sure how we get out. I'm sure I'll find out. Should be walking on the path, really. And the sun just going down. So we're just coming to the end of the path now. I'm going to try and find a way out, and the rest of my walk is on a busy road. So I'll sign off now, and just to say thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little snippet. That sky, isn't it lovely? And see you all on the next one. Bye for now.